Hope everyone's doing well. My name is EQ, aka the Certified Gem Hunter, and welcome to Stockaholics. Obviously, I can't forget about Mr. T, who's going to be joining us today as well. On this video, we're going to be talking about Theta Token, or Theta, and why the technical analysis and the charts are showing that this has a lot of potential to boom and potentially make a 5x move in the next impulse run. But before we get into all that, if you could take a second to throw a like on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, come check out our Crypto Accelerator program, come join our Discord group, all that would be greatly appreciated. And let's get this intro rolling. I can start this off by saying that Theta already does have a high market cap. It's already sitting at 6 billion. But this is the kind of project that's going to be making a run into the top 15 or top 10 projects, so it does have a lot of room for growth. So a project like this getting to a $30 billion market cap I think is pretty reasonable. Theta also has a lot of capital money behind it, and it's looking to change the game in terms of content creation. Theta Network is going to be the next generation video and entertainment blockchain powered by you. They just redid this whole website, so it looks fantastic. I'm happy they did this. Everything looks clean, everything is doxed, everything is where it needs to be. Here are some live partners that are already working with Theta Token. So you can see Theta TV, World Poker Tour, WPT, G Fuel, Sizzle, Con TV, Shout TV. So there's already a lot of use case. They have one of the main co-founders from YouTube, Steve Chen, and Steve Chen talking about this project already. You can already join the Theta Network, downloading for Windows, Mac, Linux, CLI, and you can also get the Theta Edge node, You can also get access to the Theta Edge nodes. You can earn T-Fuel by staking T-Fuel. And with the Guardian node, you can earn T-Fuel by staking Theta. Now they have enterprise validator node solutions as well. So Google, Sony, Samsung, CAA, Binance. There's a lot of big companies that are working with Theta. This is why I say that they can easily get into the top 15 or 10 projects. They're all over the news. If you've been watching anything in the news recently as well, there's a lot of information popping up on Theta. There's even an article on CoinDesk talking about how Theta had potential for a 300 to 400% move. Now here's some problems with live streaming today. You have poor quality, so content delivery networks lack reach, causing video rebuffering and high load times. The skyrocketing data needs because users need 4K and 8K and higher quality streams, but none of these platforms can handle that. And you have centralized and inefficient systems, so the centralized nature means less revenue flowing back to content creators and platforms. And this is where Theta is going to be stepping in to solve all of these problems. Now, a decentralized peer-to-peer video delivery, a new native blockchain powered by users. Viewers can earn rewards as Theta Fuel for sharing excess bandwidth and resources. Viewers are now rewarded to participate in the network. You have higher quality and smoother video streaming. So because it's a decentralized peer-to-peer network, it delivers streams efficiently globally. And it reduced the cost of delivering video streams because video platforms no longer need to build expensive infrastructures, which means that they have more time to innovate and have more unique business models. Now it's an open source platform as well, so it's open to all developers and partners to build on the Theta network. They have video platforms and content providers that can build specialized apps for their audiences, and they have multiple content verticals, which means from esports, music, TV, and movies to distance learning and peer-to-peer live streaming. The power of the next generation entertainment is here, and it's going to be through Theta. As you can see, they're already deep into their white paper. We're already into 3.0 version of their white paper, which is exactly what you want to see, especially for a company that's going for a top 10 spot. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be an absolute monster. If you haven't already heard about Theta or checked into Theta, I would definitely take a second and look into this a little bit deeper, because obviously none of this is financial advice, and I still want you to do your own research. That's why I touch the surface, but I don't go fully in depth, because I still want you to take the time to go through the white paper and find the reasons why you think this project is great and why you think that this is a great project for you to invest in. Now, some innovations from the Theta network is they have a new native blockchain purpose built to power decentralized video delivery. They have groundbreaking technology including multi-BFT consensus, aggregated signature gossip scheme, and resource-oriented micropayment pools. Theta also works as a long-term sustainable incentive mechanism to motivate all stakeholders to participate in video delivery, and Theta is the only end-to-end platform, new blockchain, next-generation peer-to-peer architecture. Now, their whole team is doxed. This is what you want to see. Everyone is there, and you can go through their profiles and look at them on LinkedIn as well. Here are some of their investors. As you can see, some of these big names on here like Sony, Grayscoff, Samsung, Nirvana Capital, ZMT Capital, Synapse Capital, All of these capitals is just a bunch of venture capital people throwing money in this project. So this is ridiculous. Now your media advisors are going to be YouTube, Sony, and he's also the head of ventures for United Talent Agency, which is huge. The co-founder of Twitch is in this. You have Jonathan Wong from Microsoft and Rakuten, and then you have Verizon from Kyle. And a quick little peek at some of their partners: MGM, NASA, Katy Perry, WPT, Sizzle, G Fuel, Pandora TV, Decentraland, Con TV, Ultra, UOS, Chainlink. So you get the picture. This is a really fucking solid project. And with their roadmap going all the way into what they're going to be going to, and into the roadmap into 2022, we're getting into this V2 decentralized streaming D app, the beta Theta Pass, and the Theta Drop, and the API. Then we're going to be getting the T-Drop token release, and then version 2 of the Edge node, and then some beta NFT video-based platforms, and some peer-to-peer video delivery systems coming in quarter 2. So we're not even at the point where they're releasing everything yet. Things are still being released consistently, and they're going to continue to be released so they have an active dev team. And other thing you want to see when you're investing in projects long term. So this potentially is one that you can look into investing into and buying during the bear market, and one that probably won't be as affected during the bear market as some of these other projects, like a Sheep, for example. This one will hang in a little bit better just because it's not going to be sold off as quickly, and there's a lot of VC money involved. I definitely go and take the time to go through their white paper and go through that V3 white paper. It's like 43 pages. Another good thing that we want to see when we're looking for these projects: how long is their white paper and how in depth is it? Well, their white paper is going to be like 43 pages. So you should definitely give it a second. So their V3 is 17, but if you go to their first V1 white paper, this is going to be 38 pages long. So they have a ton of information. Everything is open source. Everything is docs. Everything is transparent, audited, huge names, a lot of venture capitalists, a lot of money involved. Now let's get to the biggest part, which is going to be the technical analysis and the charts. We had our first impulse move from March 1st to March 23rd, and a top off around April 17th. We came all the way back down under the 7860 Fibonacci, but retraced back up. And price has been sitting consistently well in this golden pocket between the 6180 and 7860. We're seeing a little bit of a wedge and price squeezing, and you are also seeing some seismic activity on the volume, which is great to see. Now what's really catching my eye is the technicals. They have a lot of room to grow. You're looking at a flatlining RSI that looks like it wants to impulse. Your fast stochastic is starting to move up. Your slow stochastic has plenty of room. And most importantly, your volume flow and your VFI is showing a lot of bullish activity and showing a lot of money flow, which would be a signal of accumulation. Now, if we want to make this move and Theta wants to continue this action, we're sitting at $6. We're probably more than likely going to see some major resistance at the all-time high or previous all-time high. So expect some stagnant movement before we break off into TP1s, 2s, and 3s. Now looking at this project, this can go all the way up to around $27 at take profit 3, which is going to give you a nice little room for growth, and this can happen in one impulse move. And this could potentially be the last move that you're going to see from Theta before the end of the bull run. So we could see a nice hoorah impulse all the way to 26 and fulfill the highest market cap before this starts to drip off and the bull run ends. And at the same time, this thing could start to impulse if the market wants to go parabolic. But looking at where the VFI is doing and how price has been sitting stagnant and moving sideways for over 6 months, this has been boring. And people are finally starting to get into this accumulation stage, and there's a lot of money flowing in. So it could be days, it could be weeks, but I'm thinking that one of these relatively soon moves, as we get closer into this pinching wedge, is going to break us out. Hopefully getting either support hold in this general area, or we're just going to start to impulse up and retest this all-time high before we go up. But even at the all-time high, you can still get a 2x move. Now most people are probably going to buy in at the all-time high around $14, but that's why we're doing this video now at $6, so you can get a lot more room on that move. You know, you're talking about a 4x move now instead of a 2x move, so now you can get those solid gains on Theta. Now this is going to wrap up this video. If you haven't had a chance to, make sure to throw a like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our Discord group and our premium accelerated trading program. Hopefully everyone has a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're watching this in the world. And we'll catch you on the next one.